Om Shri Sai Ram. I offer my reverential salutations with love and gratitude at the lotus feet of Hiranyagarbhadhari, Sri Satya Sai. As part of Bhagwan's birthday celebrations, ladies from all around the world offer today their prayers at the lotus feet of Bhagwan as they participate in the celebrations. This day is also celebrated in the memory of Mother Ishwaramma, the chosen mother who symbolizes motherhood and sacrifice. With Bhagwan's permission, it is my sacred duty to announce today's program, which is as follows. First, there are two speakers blessed by Bhagwan for this occasion. The first speaker is Mrs. Sharon Sandweiss from California, United States of America. Mrs. Sharon Sandweiss and her husband, Samuel Sandweiss, their family has been profoundly blessed by Bhagwan. She has been a high school teacher and an advisor or the coordinator for the Sri Satya Sai Young Adult Program in their region, California. She was editor of Sai World, a newsletter for Sai children and youth. Followed by the second speaker, Ms. Sedina Te Agbozo from Ghana. Ms. Agbozo has been teaching in Ghana, West Africa since 1975 and is an active member of the Ghana Faculty of Sai Education. She holds a Master of Arts degree in the teaching of English as a second language from the University of Ghana. Then we have from Sri Satya Sai Organizations of India and Sri Satya Sai World Council, young girls performing dances from their traditional cultures. The participating countries are India, Indonesia, Mexico, Fiji, Thailand, and South Africa. The girls from India will perform a traditional Indian dance praising the all-pervading cosmic principle, Lord Sai. Indonesia's contribution is a welcome dance addressed to the great soul, Satya Sai. This dance is performed as a greeting of love. This dance, the Mexican dance comes from southern Mexico, where the people preserve their ancient practices, one of which is leaving education in the hands of women so that it remains both spiritual and worldly. The girls from Fiji come from the Sri Satya Sai school. They will be performing a traditional dance, which is a combination of dance and rhythmic chanting, telling the stories of God, Sri Satya Sai, legend, and everyday life. Thai dancers will be performing a classical dance which is based on ancient mythology. The dance is considered a blessing from the divine. All of the performers are from the primary level of Sri Satya Sai School of Thailand. The girls from South Africa will be performing a traditional Zulu dance. The moves and the costumes all have religious meanings. At the end, they will also sing 3 bhajans composed especially for Swami for today's performance. Before the speakers take the stage in the order it was announced, with Bhagwan's permission, I would like to share with you a few thoughts. In 600 BC, a question was put to Pythagoras by Anaximenes. He asked, "To what purpose should I trouble myself in searching out the secrets of the heaven, having death or slavery continually before my eyes?" Even today, we ponder the same question. Lost in mundane and mediocre lives filled with delusion, destruction, and deception, I wonder how many of us are willing to undergo rigors of sleepless nights for the attainment of the reality, the emancipation from bondage, from the trivial and temporary. Many crave for it in their heart of hearts, and it is available only through contemplation of the highest self, the substratum or the seat of all creation, Hiranyagarbha. This reality is said to be found not by means of an objective use of the mind, but by suppression of its activities. It is through penetration beneath the mental strata which conceals our divine nature. Every seeker of truth is called upon to make a monastic cell in his own heart and retire into it every day. Swami always gives us guidance to follow him. In Dhyana Vahini, Bhagwan says that with faith and concentration, it is always possible to transform our nature by controlling our chitta. The normal limits of human vision, are not limits of the universe. Most of us go through life with eyes half shut and with dull minds and heavy hearts, and even the few who have had those few moments of vision and awakening fall back quickly into somnolence. It is said that we could realize the possibilities of the soul in solitude and silence, and transform the flashing and fading moments of vision into a steady light which will illumine the long years of life. In obtaining freedom, nothing happens to the world, but only our views of it alter. Not the dissolution of the world, but only the disappearance of false outlook. Swami always says to live in the present. Everything changes, fades away, and has no lasting value beyond the moment. This state allows the opportunity for an ever-changing stream of experiences. Just being with Bhagwan, we learn that being and not salvation is a sacred state. It requires one to live as if continually launching oneself into the unknown, as the unpredictability of existence has itself acquired a certain degree of mystery which elicits a wonder and humility. Swami is that phenomena which is very difficult to understand. And as we begin to learn, we realize that we know nothing. We go through those rigors of sleepless nights, trying to get a streak of understanding or knowledge of this mysterious phenomena. Each time I tried, I failed. It is said that bhakti, devotion, aids jnana or knowledge. True understanding or wisdom is said to be won only by those whose minds are prepared by a rigorous discipline. It is not the question of pouring into the mind some kind of knowledge of which it is destitute. Truth is in the center of the soul. To let Swami shine in our lives, mind has to be turned from the perishing world and tuned into him. When the mind is pure, desire to know springs. In the present times, Swami has made it possible for many minds to have glimpses of that real experience. In his presence, we are convinced that the human race has been blessed with and is evolving through a series of insights into life and spirituality, insights that could be described and documented. We cannot deny that we are becoming fully conscious of a higher spiritual process operating behind the scenes of life. Swami is a deeply valued experience that goes beyond the theological definitions of the world. He's one of the most fascinating of human experiences. If we watch his teachings, they are that which embrace a multi-denominational spirituality that blends Christian, Jewish, Muslim, and Eastern religious philosophies. And the most striking thing here is that this is the most contemporary place of worship with warmth and friendship extended to every participant, regardless of one's race, religion, ethnicity, or faith. The moments of life with him reveal a deeper dimension of life. And if we really spend a great amount of life contemplating on him, we are more likely to perceive him in more sophisticated ways, where the importance of physical characteristics declines while interest in spiritual values increases. I would like to conclude these thoughts with a prayer. Swami, we pray at your lotus feet that all the rigors of sleepless nights be met in the understanding, love, and care that you have been showering on us for decades. And bless us that someday we will be able to capture them all in our souls. Jai Sai Ram. The first speaker, Sharon Sunwise.
With deepest humility and love, I offer pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Sai Baba. Respected elders, brothers and sisters, and dear, dear students, I am honored and deeply humbled to stand before you today. I offer my heartfelt gratitude to Sai Baba for his loving compassion. Thank you, Baba, for your motherly love. Thank you for this wonderful, festive, meaningful, sacred, beautiful, joyful, happy day when we celebrate the sanctity of motherhood and the courage, the beautiful courage and the amazing capabilities of women. Women all over the world are happy. Please speak through me, Baba, so that we all feel your love. Recently, my husband and I tried to express our gratitude to Sai Baba. Baba, you are always serving others. How can we help you? Baba smiled and said, I don't need your help. You help your husband. He helps you. You're one. And I help everyone. We cried, Baba, we love you so much. Baba, we love you so much. And he quickly responded, I love you more. How can we understand this divine love, this irresistible love? It has brought us here from nearly every country and religion in the entire world. We all love our countries, our sacred books, our family customs, and our special spices. Yet, we hunger for the same thing. We all want peace. We all want to love and be loved. Once my husband and I shared an interview with a large group. Baba went around the room asking, where are you from? Russia. Where are you from? Russia. Where are you from? It seemed that everybody was from Russia. Then Baba came to me and playfully said, well, are you from Russia too? I said, no, Baba. Oh, yes, but my grandparents were from Russia. Baba said, see the connection? All are connected. All are one. Now, at first glance, Russia and America seem very distant. Yet this distance shrinks when we compare it to the vastness of space. We are all inhabitants of Mother Earth. We share the same oceans and vast rivers and mountains. We are responsible to each other. When a factory in some small town in the world belches up toxic air, we will suffer everywhere. But when we offer love, when we work for the good of all in one united voice, then we will hear the universe rejoice. 37 years ago, I was like many others. I worried about life. I worried a lot about death. I worried about our children. I worried about our pets. I was smiling on the outside, but inside, I was a very sad and fearful soul facing a universe that seemed so meaningless. Fortunately, I married Samuel, who was always asking, what is the meaning of life? In 1972, Sam went to India in search of God. He returned transformed. He exclaimed, God is on earth in the form of Sai Baba. You're God, I am God, everything is God. Now our lives are going to change forever. What was he talking about? Who is Sai Baba? What was going to happen to me and our 4 daughters? Needless to say, I was very scared. You have to remember, this was in 1972, in the dark ages before the internet. Today, we just click a button and we are immediately connected with Radio Sai. We can hear Baba's words. But back then, it was very hard to find literature about Sai Baba. So I observed my husband. He was truly transformed. He was happier, he was calmer, he was more peaceful, he was more patient, and most important of all, he was more loving. Of course, he was always loving, but he was more loving. I was amazed. How can a person change so quickly? I too wanted to have peace. I wanted to have faith. Before I knew it, I was on a plane to India with my husband. Sai Baba had spared me a life of despair, and he had brought sanctity and great joy to our family life. Sai Baba is a living presence in our lives. He knows and loves each one of us. He lives in our heart as love, and we know that love is all that is lasting. My husband and I were thrilled to tell our daughters, you're not just the body, you're divinity, you're pure love. You be bold and brave like lions. Be courageous, unafraid. Follow your conscience. Think sacred thoughts. Do good deeds. Seek good company. You may stumble and fall, but remember, problems are your teacher, and your loving Sai is by your side. Talk to him. Speak to him. He's in your heart as love. Well, telling our children is not enough. We must become the example and show unity of thought, word, and deed. We must practice and refine until we sparkle and shine. Following is a brief example of this truth. When my husband returned from India, he immediately became a vegetarian. Now, this was very unusual in America, where most people think a meal is incomplete without meat. I was very offended at first. He was refusing my cooking. But then I suddenly realized I was eating an animal. I immediately became a vegetarian. Sai Baba was already helping me live a more thoughtful life. But how could we make our children change their eating habits so radically? Sai Baba says he is the source, not the force. So we decided to tell our daughters, you can have meat outside the home, but not in the home, no longer. Well, within perhaps a year, our twin daughters, who were maybe 7 at the time, came to us and said, Mommy, Daddy, we love animals too much. We don't want to eat them. And their younger daughters chimed in and said, yes, too, we love it. We don't want to eat animals. Can you believe at the age of 7, they had the sensitivity, the purity in their hearts to know that all life is sacred? This little example illustrates 3 points. First, when we become the example, others will follow. Secondly, we all hold this wisdom, this truth within us, and it is our duty as parents and teachers to help children manifest this truth. The third point is that secular life is not different from spiritual life. Everything is sacred when it is done with love, even our eating habits. We worry about the state of the world. We want our children to be safe and happy, yet we see greed and disharmony everywhere. Years ago, we brought our concerns to Baba. Baba, the world is in trouble. Baba said, no, the world is good. The mind of man is the problem. Well, Baba, what should we do about schools? He said, the schools are the same. You have to speak with your children. You have to talk with them. You have to understand what they're thinking. You don't always know what is on their minds. In other words, he was saying, emphasizing the importance of communication, open, respectful communication. First, we listen, then we try to understand, and then comes the hard part. We have to adjust. We have to compromise, perhaps even when it comes to our children. As Baba was speaking, I had a thought. Where would this world be without divinity in it? Baba interrupted my thought, and in a very powerful voice, he said, yes, if it were not for me, everything would be lost. My husband and I shuddered at the authority and the urgency in his words. Without divinity, everything would be lost. God himself has come to save us from ourselves. Many years ago, I asked Baba, can I do more? Can we do more? He said, yes, I will give you the power, the strength, and the blessings to do more. When we have the impulse to do anything good, he will give us the power, strength, and blessings. And then he added home and family. Today, on Ladies' Day, we affirm that family life is the foundation of life. When there is harmony, peace, and mutual love and respect in the family, God is in our presence, and the world is happy. We are all members of one family, our one divine family. When we serve our family with love, we will sanctify our lives. When we uphold justice, we justify our lives. When we support the suffering women in the world, we dignify our lives. When we preserve and protect Mother Earth, we will purify our lives. And when we offer all to God, we will glorify our lives. Today is such a happy day. Today, we are dancing in ecstasy, praising God's glory. Today, we pray together, Baba, keep us close. Don't ever let us go. Grant us the power, the strength, and the blessings to earn your grace and become your bliss. We love you, Baba. Thank you, and Sai Ram.
With love and gratitude, I offer my humble pranam at the lotus feet of Bhagwan Sathya Sai Baba. Swami, I bring you greetings from Africa. Om Sai Ram, brothers and sisters. This morning, I would like to share with you my experience of Bhagwan Sai Baba and education in human values. I'm grateful to Swami for the opportunity. I first heard of Swami and EHV in 1986. I developed interest in his teachings and became an active member of EHV. Joining the EHV faculty was a very good decision. I had to read more on Swami's teachings, and it has given me a deep insight into education and life as a whole. I now have a clearer vision of who I am and my oneness with God and all human beings. I understand that when Jesus says, "You and I are one," by implication, he's telling me that he's one with all divine incarnations and me. So 1 + 1 + 1 is equal to 1. As Swami rightly taught us, in the world of divinity, there is no jealousy. There is only oneness, because divinity is one and is in all. I learned to see Swami as my Sri Sathya Sai Baba and also as my Sai Jesus, and I try to commune with them thus. I see them as one, and many are the miracles that I have experienced and continue to witness. Healing miracles, educational and work opportunities, transformations. In fact, the list is long, but let me just share with you a healing miracle that Swami gave my husband. In 1997, my husband suddenly fell ill and was diagnosed. I continued to call on him fervently as Swami Sai Baba and also as Sai Jesus. In all, I wrote 4 letters to Swami. Nobody gave my husband a chance. When finally I was told it was a bad case, I still believed Swami would save us. So I said I was only waiting for the doctors to come out and declare that they had reached the end of the road, and then the divine would take control. And that was exactly what happened. Overnight, the recovery began and became total. Till today, the case is regarded as one that beats all medical records. Thank you, Swami. You have been very good to my family. EHV and the teachings of Swami have benefited me immensely in my personal, professional, and pastoral lives. In my private life, it has deepened my faith and knowledge of God and broadened my perspective of life. especially with regards to my relationship with God. I try to know and trust in the omnipotent and intense love of God, and to recognize my oneness with all beings. To me, these beliefs are not theoretical. They are practical, and the application has made me a spiritually stronger and emotionally more stable person. This does not mean I don't have problems and weaknesses. Far from it. The trials are many, but the grace of Swami carries me safely through them, and I'm never broken down. I write to Swami, and I pray before his picture, and I can tell that Swami always intervenes to assist me. Om Sai Ram. The achievements of my family, our health and our peace, despite our problems and weaknesses, are all answers to prayers and requests from Swami. My ability to manage many difficult children with challenges who consistently find their way into my classroom is greatly influenced by EHV and Swami's teachings, and they are reflections of his divine grace. Om Sai Ram. EHV and Swami's teachings have certainly made me a better person and a more determined Christian. My dear ladies, today is our day. We should therefore honor our Blessed Mother Ishwarama for the significant role she played in giving us the avatar of our age, Bhagwan Satya Sai Baba. We need to strive to imbibe her virtues. To end, I would like to state firmly that Sai education is the solution to the problems of mankind. World peace depends totally on it. Ladies, on this day of our festival, let us take a firm decision to shine the light of Sai education in our homes to direct our children on the right path. We are the homemakers, and we are the trainers and caretakers. Let us embrace our roles and perform them to the glory of Swami and the welfare of mankind. Swami, we thank you for coming to live among us, to lead us from darkness into light. Please, uplift all of us gathered here and our loved ones spiritually. May your blessings transform all your children. I'm grateful to you, Swami, for this blessed opportunity to speak in your divine presence. You graced and showered love on the African continent by your visit in 1968. Your children in Africa remember this till today with fond memories. We pray that you visit us and bless us again, and also your children in the rest of the world. Jai Sai Ram.
शिवाय ॐ नमो साईश्वराय ॐ नमो पत्तीश्वराय प्रचोदयात् We are the children of Africa. Africa's children, its future, its hope and its soul.
We leave our footprints for history.
We're here to stay.
We look at the dawn and it's an African dawn. And we feel like we feel, cause we're African born. And we're proud, and we're home. And we're proud to call Africa home.
Sai baba umuhle ngibonga uthando, sai baba umuhle ngibonga uthando, sai baba ngibonga ungigcina, sai baba ngibonga ungigcina, sai baba umuhle ngibonga uthando, 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 sai baba ngiyabonga ukungigcina, sai baba ngiyabonga ukungigcina, sai baba ngiyabonga ukungigcina, sai baba ngiyabonga ukungigcina. गजमुख गजमुख गणनाथ गजमुख गजमुख गणनाथ सुरमुनि वंदित गुणशीला सुरमुनि वंदित गुणशीला गजमुख गजमुख गणनाथ गजमुख गजमुख गणनाथ सुरमुनि वंदित गुणशीला गजमुख गजमुख गणनाथ सुरमुनि वंदित गुणशीला सुरमुनि वंदित गुणशीला सुरमुनि वंदित गुणशीला गजमुख गजमुख गणनाथ गजमुख गजमुख गणनाथ सुरमुनि वंदित गुणशीला सुरमुनि वंदित गुणशीला गजमुख गजमुख गणनाथ गजमुख गजमुख गणनाथ गजमुख गजमुख गणनाथ गजमुख गजमुख सुरमुनि वंदित गुणशीला सुरमुनि वंदित गुणशीला गजमुख गजमुख गणनाथ जगजननी वन्दनम्
माता वन्दनं साई माता वन्दनं
माता वन्दनं साई माता वन्दनम्
माता वन्दनं साई माता
power